till late. Yeah, I was rebuilding a server yesterday from scratch.
Cool.
Literally had to take down the whole cabinet, the whole server, rebuild a new cabinet, replace the old server with a new server, and it just took longer than expected. I was thinking,
Oh.
oh yeah, we'll get it done. Got there at 7. I was thinking, oh, we'll get it done by 12. Didn't leave till 3:30 that day.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's like, oh yeah, no, we'll get in there. We'll get in there quick. We'll get it all sorted before everyone comes in. But nope. Oh, it's just one of those things, I guess.
Oh, how was your holiday?
Oh, it was great, thanks. It was really good.
What did you do in there? Or in there?
To be honest, we didn't do much. It was a nice, chill holiday. Our resort was right along Sunny Beach on the Black Sea, so we just sat at the beach for most of the time. Went swimming, snorkeling, saw the fish. I've never seen such clear water before, and it's really weird that I'm saying it, but compared to our water's just horrible. Like it's it's filth basically, but theirs is just pure. It's just sand. It's not like the sand that we get here. It's just like the finest grains of sand you could possibly imagine. It's just beautiful out there.
Did you hit any bombs?
Bombs?
Yeah.
Oh no, there wasn't any bombs. Luckily enough, the war hasn't reached it yet. But we did see a NATO warship pull up.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we saw a NATO warship, and I opened up my window onto my balcony, and yeah, I saw a NATO warship outside. I'm like, oh dear. Should I be concerned? But it was just one of the NATO warships. The Black Sea's patrolled heavily out there. Even with the war, it was still patrolled. I think it was because they
Yeah.
picked up all that cocaine.
And what?
Oh, there was a news report in the Black Sea that there was criminal activity, and of course, a warship stopped some criminals transporting almost 62 tons of cocaine.
Oh.
Yeah, so it
Okay.
might have been to do something with that, but yeah. Apart from that, though, all good. Went down Sunny Beach and Flower Street, which is literally just pubs, clubs, and just every bar you could possibly imagine. And the drinks are so cheap. I got, those German Steinbergs, right?
Yeah.
Which are like a liter. Guess how much
Yeah.
they were going for out in Bulgaria?
2 quid?
Close, £2.50.
Oh, that's quite good.
Yeah, and it was just fantastic. But yeah, no, really great place. However, if you do go there, heads up, there is not many English speaking people out there. You don't get many people that speak English. You get Bulgarians, you get Turkish, you get Ukrainians, you get Polish, you get Czech Republic, you get Germans, you get Finnish, Swedish, including Russians out there as well.
Oh, just casual Russians.
Yeah, no, Russians. To be honest, I was quite shocked because my brother was playing with one of them, and I went over and we said hello. It's like, oh, where you from? It's like, oh, we're from Russia, and it was very weird because they were just kids, just kids trying to escape the Russian war.
Oh, I don't know what to really say to that.
I
That's
know it's weird because you'd think, oh, the Russians are violent and they,
shit. Here we go again.
yeah. It's like, oh no. And you'd think that they'd be like, oh, they want to destroy everything, but they're just people at the end of the day. They just want to try and escape and live a life, really. It was just such an eye opener to think like all these different cultures, like all the Baltic cultures were just there in this one country, in this one place at any given time, and they weren't killing each other, so.
You say that now. Just give it a few more months.
Yeah, I see the whole. Yeah, I say that now, but they'll be back to killing each other again soon, I think.
Yeah,
It was nice while it lasted.
that's good.
Yeah. But yeah, how's everything with you? How's work?
Oh God, where do I begin? Last week the police showed up because someone was stealing some tools. There was an argument that nearly turned into a fight last week, and also there was a car crash. And then today there was another argument, which I feel like it could have got heated had more people got involved, but it didn't. Oh, also, I've got my new setup now.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
Oh my god. What did you go for in the end? What did you get?
I went for the um. Let me,
Send me a link.
yeah, it's well. So yeah, so I think I would the expensive one, which I was going to go for, just because I didn't trust all the water stuff. I feel like I'm much rather go safe for now, and then if I want to get something a bit more
That's a
fancy,
good shoot. That's a good shout. Good shout.
yeah,
Did you go
but
PC Premiere in the end?
yeah, and got dual monitor and
Oh, you lucky little.
how do
What monitors are you running? Are you running 1080p or 4K?
not got a clue.
Oh,
They're working.
well, that's good then.
And then also got a drawing tablet thing, so now I can start productions and other stuff. Woo!
Oh, you got a graphics tablet.
It's a drawing tablet. It's Artist Pen Pro, I think it's. Oh no, something along those kind of lines.
Oh wow. Yeah, no, those are pretty good. I had a graphics tablet back at college, and they would hand them out, and you take it, but I had to return it. But
Oh,
that's good.
you also got Blender working as well. So
Nice, nice.
yeah, so I'm gonna need help getting that toilet bowl off his head.
Oh yeah, I can't believe I don't know. When you sent me that picture, I was already a few pints down and I'm thinking, why is there a Ninja Turtle with a toilet bowl on his head? Like, how much did I drink? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, but well, no, because I also got this other thing where it's all like Blender, but it's just like you move models around and all that. Having fun with that, I'll be able to do stuff like this, like ooh,
Cool. Wait a minute. Did you 4070? Is it a white case or a black case?
white case.
White case. The the NFG Akira i7 RTX 4070 Super, right?
Yes, yes.
Oh. Oh.
Is that good? All
I'm just looking at it now. It looks really nice. It's a slim case.
it
How
has
big is
rainbow
it?
lights.
Oh,
I,
RGBs.
yes, I don't like them.
Oh, you can turn it off, I think.
How do I do that?
Oh, you need to go into your settings and
I
into your.
can't be asked for that.
Oh, okay. Oh my
Yes.
god, you got 32 gigabytes. I've only got 16 on mine.
Yeah, okay. Oh, this is something which I was quite proud of, which I created.
Oh, you got an ice. Oh, that must look well nice.
Which
So,
name looks nice too?
the Gigabyte RTX 4070 is a super ice model, meaning it's just white, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, that must
Yeah.
look so nice. What was you saying?
Well, I've been playing around with the other software thing I was going to use, and this is something which I created, which I'm really proud of.
Yeah, send it over.
It's on the Restream thing. You look on there?
Restream. Oh. Oh! Wait, is this
Yeah.
Blender?
No, this is Source Filmmaker. It's well, with Blender, that's that thing where you create models and all that stuff. This is where you just like create animations and posters.
Oh, okay, you can do animation in Blender as well.
Well, I thought I'd just stick with some basic
Yeah,
stuff,
stick to the
and
basics.
this was just very basic, where it's just like you can move the thing around, and I know Blender you got to move everything around, and do this and that, but I thought I'd go straight to Source Filmmaker because I know how to actually use that. Unlike Blender,
Oh, hello? Hello?
hello,
Hello? You cut out there for a sec.
I'm here. Hayden, can you hear me?
Hello? Can you hear
Hello,
me?
can you hear me? I can hear you.
I don't know. I can hear you, but you can't hear me.
I can hear you.
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, you cut out earlier,
Okay.
and I didn't know what you said. That's what I was trying to clarify.
Oh well, okay, okay. So basically, I don't even know how to move around in Blender. I've been able to get. I had trouble putting on textures for the thing, and oh, it's just a nightmare. um, and let me.
Textures, yeah, textures can be a bit of an annoyance, but you can download textures such as Texture Haven, which I use religiously because I know they're trusted and it works every time.
Yes, well, I was going with the Russians.
Yeah, I don't know why you went to a Russian site. Like, one, you go to a Russian site because I don't know why, because there's one, Trojan horses, you got viruses. Two, the textures aren't always what they seem. And three, it's a Russian site, Lou. Like, come on.
It was the only way I'm getting the models, and I'm happy for now.
Please tell me you got some antivirus as well.
Yes,
Is that a yes, as in yes, I do have it, or yes, I don't have it?
yes, I forgot.
Oh my god.
Yes, yeah. So this is what. Are you proud that I'm able to at least do this? It took me about,
Okay,
it took me about 4 days to actually get all the cards on him.
okay, could you zoom in for me, please? I'd just like to look at the skeletal model.
Uh,
There you go. Oh wow, that's good. Okay, so what is that? Can you click on the toilet head? I just want to see if it's an actual bake mesh. So go out of paint at the moment, and just go back to your
how do
original.
how do I go out of paint?
Um, Go up to your. I can't see because there's a donate tag right there on the stream
Oh,
bar. So there should be a drop down bar with the numbers on it at the top in the top left hand corner.
hang on, oh, hang on. Um, oh god, on the summary.
There we go. Oh wait, go away, donate. Go. Oh, that is annoying.
Oh, oh, hang on. If I go back to that, okay. So is it where? Okay, does that help?
Yeah, I can see.
Okay.
So go to vertex paint, click on that, and go to object mode. And there you go. You're in the object mode, and click on the object. Select the object. Ah, that's. I was afraid that might be the case. It's one singular object, so it's baked onto the object, so you can't remove it without deleting the whole thing. Unfortunately, there's no separate object, which is annoying. Hold on, can you remove it? Can you go? There's a modifier. I forgot how to do the tool. There's a tool. If you can you? No, I guess. Oh, you can't even back out of it either. Oh no. Yeah, I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, mate. But if that is the original texture, that toilet head is permanently stuck on his head.
Ow.
Yeah,
Um.
because unfortunately, when you select, when you bind, when they're binded together, it's very difficult to unbind them. You have to do it quite quickly, otherwise it will save it as. And of course, if you've downloaded this from a site, that means that is permanently stuck on its head.
So there's no way to get rid of it like manually or anything.
Um, there might be. I have to call up my buddy. He's usually pretty good at animations and rigging, so I might give him a call, ask for a favor to see if we can get that removed. If not, then you might have to get another model, mate,
Ah.
which might be the case. But I'll ask him. I'll ask my mate. He knows people, and we should be able to get this removed. I'm actually going to take a screenshot of that real quick. It's going to be very weird. It's like, Hayden, why is there a turtle with a toilet bowl on his head? It's like, don't ask. Just can we remove it? It's like, meh. We'll figure it out.
He came out the wrong end.
Yeah, he came
No
out the wrong.
accident.
Yeah, don't ask. It's like, Alexi, don't ask, all right? Just, can you fix it? say, tonight's podcast, I'm not too sure on how to go about it.
Yeah, I, it's gonna be a weird one.
I think it's going to be a very short one because we've basically talked about all of the stuff.
I was thinking of just like going back and re-editing in all the audio we did, like talking about those specific scenes. just, just
Can
to
do.
like,
Yeah, just be really cheap and like just do that again. It's like, hold on a minute. Like the
well,
real fans would know, but the people that are just
well, the
watch
show did it. I don't see any reason why we can't do it.
might as well. Just saves us a whole lot of time. And I don't know.
Oh, did you get this screenshot?
Yeah, I got the screenshot. Just
Good.
try and remove it. Oh god, that is
Only me.
only you.
Oh,
Next time, go into some sites that are actually credible.
one thing. W- would you like to voice a frog for a comic?
Ribbit.
He's gay.
Oh, wait, what? 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 Wait. Hold on. Why? Well, okay, can you give me some context on what this frog is about?
He's a blue poisonous frog that wants to take down the government.
And he's gay.
He says he's gay, but we don't see any boyfriends.
Okay, what timeline's this?
IDW, there's a bomb that made everyone mutants.
Okay. Okay, I may have to think of. Just,
I think it really suits you just because he wants to take down the government.
yeah, okay, can do, but it just. I'll think about it.
Don't you want to be gay?
I'll think about it.
Okay. I need to get out the episode again because I've forgotten like the stuff specifically was actually in this episode. Not that I've forgotten properly, but this specific part which you were talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, so should we do this one?
Yeah, can do.
Okay. Oh, yeah, also there was some really sad news. Rachel Lillis,
Yeah.
who did the voice of Misty in Pokemon, she
Yeah,
passed away.
I know. I
Yeah.
heard the news. I didn't believe it myself. I thought it was like a scam or a hoax, thinking, oh, someone's just done it just to scare us.
She never replied to my email.
Shit.
She's not going to now.
Yeah, she's not going to now, is she now, mate? She's not going to do anything now. Oh, God. That
Very
is.
inconsiderate.
Yeah. Hold on a sec. I've got to close my blind. The wind's coming in.
Okay. Oh, yeah, and there was another thing which I didn't want to ask. In November, did you want to go to a Comic Con in London?
What was that?
In November, there's a Comic Con in London. Did you want to go to it with me?
Hell yeah, let's do it.
Okay. I'll put tickets afterwards.
Sweet. All right, then. How much?
They're 32.
That's not bad for Comic Con.
Yeah, and they've started announcing some of the guests. There wasn't really many on there. There was one which I really want to see, Lisa Ortiz. She done some stuff in Pokemon, but I mean, the main reason why I'm going is for Turtles.
Yeah, you're going for Turtles, mate. Is there?
The only reason why.
That's the only reason you're going.
Why
Yeah.
else?
Yeah. Yeah, sure. I'll come along. I might as well see what a London Comic Con is. All right. Oh, you should come to Canal with me, mate. You should come to Gamescom with me. You should come to Gamescom with me in
And
Canal.
what's out there then?
They've got all the games, all voice actors from the games as well. They've got oh god, what's the itinerary? Gamescom, Germany, Gamescom. I'm not too well, you're into games, aren't you?
Mostly.
Send you the itinerary over for this year.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yes. So this is the voice actors because I think there's other people, but I think it's mainly going to be the thing which you're going to be going. Might be. But I don't really think there's really too many people in here which I think you would see. I don't think, but I could be wrong about that.
Madness. Oh my god, it's Brandon Rogers.
And how much does he cost? um,
Oh my god, that's Ezekiel as well from The Walking Dead in the background.
oh, um, yeah. I mean, there's like quite a few people. This is the one which I want to see. Oh no, what, no. Unfortunately, I've begun giving up prices and
Lisa
ooh.
Ortez. 50. Oof. It's a bit steep. I bet it's not as steep as Comic Con in California, though.
Oh
What? What?
no! 2007 rap, the Krang in 2012. Holy oh
Holy
my
crap.
god. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely going now.
Oh, Ricardo's there. I can't even pronounce his second name, but he's from Blue Lock and My Hero Academia. That's good.
Oh my god. Oh my god. How much does he
Once Upon
cost?
a Time. 64 quid!
To be honest, that's not actually that bad compared to like the person. I met Sean Astin. He was 80
Oh,
just for the autograph. 84 picture.
damn.
Yeah,
Yeesh. That's how they get their money back.
yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. I saw.
Cool.
Yeah.
Say, when is it in November? Because I gotta make sure that I'm not working that day.
Um. I just read it. Where was it? Um.
25th to the 27th of October 2024.
Uh.
Is that
20.
it?
Yeah.
Let me have a look. Let me have a look at those dates. 25th of October.
That'll be.
Uh,
It'll be the Saturday.
oh, sweet. Yeah, no, that'd be fine then. That'll be fine, yeah. Because, that's sweet. That's perfect. Yeah, I don't need to book off any other days because I was afraid that I might have to book off a day
Oh.
because I don't have many days left, unfortunately. I've only got like 2 or 3 days left and I kind of need those in reserve.
Oh. I think I was supposed to be like announcing more people as well, like near the time.
Cool. Education discount, what's that?
Hmm?
If you have 10 or more people from a college, or because I was thinking I could use my college discount because I'm part of a college program still with the government, so I was thinking maybe we can get a discount. But if it needs 10 or more people, then we ain't gonna get in our way.
Ooh, can I get a press pass?
Ooh,
Hmm.
can do. We'll figure it. Well, we'll have a look later. I'll have a look later if you just send me over the link and I'll have a look at the itinerary. I'll send you over Gamescom itinerary as well
Okay.
because that I think you'll like.
Okay. Well, should I actually get into that?
Yeah, sorry, I forgot what we was actually doing.
Okay.
Right, let's go.
Hello and welcome to another Talking To episode. I'm your host Teddy, and today I'm being joined once again by.
Hayden.
And today we can talk about the TMNT 2003 Season 2 Episode 9 Reflections. So, what do you think about this episode briefly? Or anything? Or is there anything you actually say about this episode?
To be honest, I can't really say much because everything that was in this episode has already been said. But briefly, though, I thought it was a nice little refresher episode and just a nice, refreshing pause within the series. Yeah, just a nice, refreshing pause, a nice break from the chaos and the action.
You have to say that while this episode isn't bad, I just feel as though like this episode is a good like reflecting episode to look back on what's happened to see like, oh shit, like there's lots happened like really happened with Shredder and Turtle and stuff like that. And I think it is really good on that front, but at the same time, we've already seen it, and I think that this episode does a really great job of just making you want to go back to watch those episodes more than this episode. So yeah, okay, so yeah, okay, okay. So we really need to talk about pretty much everything new because there's not going to be too much we can talk about. So the opening bit with the monologue bit with Splinter, and you get Seal Toes and Shredder's hand fighting off all the variety of different villains. Anything to say about that? Please, please say something.
To be honest, it was pretty cool to see all the villains there in one scene. So you got like the purple dragons, you got the foot ninja, you got the tech ninja, the stealth ninja, and then you've got the emerald ornament ninjas. I really don't know what to call them.
Oh, for
Like
Mystics.
that's the one. Thank you. All for Mystics. Yeah, all for Mystics there as well, which was pretty cool. And then of course you got Shredder as well. And to be honest, I thought it was going to be like foreshadowing for a larger battle, but unfortunately it wasn't. To but to be honest, I don't really have too much to say. It was a cool scene. It was a cool foreshadowing scene, but apart from that, there wasn't really much to go on.
Yeah, to say that with this bit here, it was like pretty cool to see all the villains there, and just makes me wish that we did get some of this where I just got to see everybody go up against like the turtles. Like there is a scene later in the show, season 4, where we do get to see like a big lineup of like pretty much every major villain there, but they just don't do anything. They just stand there. So this is the closest thing we do get to a big rogues gallery team up kind of thing, which is it is really cool to see them all there. But at the same time, it's really disappointing because it's not like an actual real thing, and also we're just a fighting some more just oh yeah, here's a weapon. Oh no, you're not really there. Ah well. And then even seeing like the big shredder, like it's cool, but at the same time, it's I don't know really. But yeah, um, okay. So then for the next bit, we do get to see a pretty cool not montage. We do get to see a training bit. We do get to see Splinter training with the turtles, being blindfolded and stuff like that. What do you think about that scene there?
To be honest, it was really cool to see the farm. Stacy's farm. What am I going on about?
Casey's
Who's
farm.
Stacy? Casey's farm. Thank you, Stacy. Who's Stacy? Casey. There we go. Casey's farm. It was really cool to see the turtles go back to Casey's farm and just recuperate after the whole chaos that happened last episode and how they barely survived. But yeah, no, it was really cool to see that environment again, and it was nice to see Casey and April just chilling out together. And it was just really cool to see the turtles relaxed, and of course, they're never recuperating, they're never resting, they're always training. So it was nice to them to see they're in a nice, calm environment. They're not always stressing or worried about who's going to come after them next. So there's that to say.
Yeah, I have to say, but like, it's like really nice to see the Northampton because I think it's like a really nice setting and one which I don't think they really use all too much, but I think that every time it's there, it just adds a different kind of feeling to the show compared to the city where it feels normal and natural and just you know what to expect. But with the like nature kind of things, it's almost like a much slower pace and it has like a nice kind of feeling to it, which I just wish like they did a lot more of this kind of setting and just did a lot more stories where maybe like not necessarily doing like a big action scene, just doing like just a calm story where they just walk through a forest and just talk and all that. I just feel like it just adds like a different kind of feeling and mode to the whole series compared to other settings, which I just absolutely love. And even with the colors, just how bright everything looks, it's just beautiful. Just I wish we could see a lot more. And I think like this is probably going to be one of my favorite settings that we do doing Turtles. It's just a shame we don't go to them more often. Um, but yeah, like even with the training bit, I mean, I've already said before, I really do enjoy the training scenes in Turtles just because it's different compared to like normal like because like most episodes Vitolis is going out fighting and doing all that kind of stuff. So it is nice to know Vitolis is still training. They still got a long ways to go with their journey, becoming ninjas and stuff like that, and do quite enjoy it. And then even with them like learning being blindfolded and trying to hit my Splinter, it's just so fun to see them like training. I just wish we got to see a lot more of this because it just adds something new to the show. And it's a shame, which I feel like after this, they do pretty much get rid of the training scenes, which is really disappointing because Red is so great. But yeah, okay. So then for the first little bit, We do get see Raph. He goes on and goes, "Oh yes, well, Leo's not always so great because remember that time we met Shredder and he thought that and Leo thought that he was a good guy. Remember that time?" I'm gonna see the whole scene where Leo fights the foot. Yeah. Okay. So, do you have anything to say about like this kind of bit? Because this is pretty much what we're going to be talking about for the rest of the episode.
To be honest, I really don't have much to say, unfortunately, because it's already been said in previous times. But all I can say was it was cool that the fact that they went back and reflected upon their past mistakes, their past stories, and how they got to where they are today. Like, it was pretty cool to see that. And of course, like I said, it was a nice, refreshing episode. It was a nice pause, a nice break from the chaos and the uncertainty which followed the Turtles' development. But it was just a nice, relaxing, calm environment for them to regain some sort of normality to them, like to before the Shredder, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, to say that it's like quite nice to see like where things like this start and how they gradually grew up to be something bigger and better. And it's like really nice seeing reflecting on that. Okay, but saying that, I feel like we can actually talk about these things actually a bit more than what we did think about them. We can actually look back on it now and actually be like, because like so every the scene where we do get see they were talking to Shredder for the first time. Looking back on that scene now, has your opinions changed from that scene, or did you think that was like these like scene aged well after watching all the other episodes, or what? Because I'm quite a bit curious about that now because I'd say that overall, I'd say that like it was a good scene originally when it did first happen. And do you think that looking like back on it now with how Leo was like talking and all that kind of stuff, it did seem very stupid that he would believe him so easily and stuff like that. And like seeing that this is like where like everything really pretty much started from with like the Toes and Shredder's interaction. It's just so crazy to see like it all started with a pretty normal interaction to just destroying houses, cutting off heads, and blowing up buildings with aliens. It's just so bizarre that it also from this little bit like interaction here. Yeah, like I mean, like, yeah. So, what do you think about it? Like look back on it now.
To be honest, looking back on it now, you are right because it goes from that point in time, everything seemed to be calm. Everything seemed to be normal in the eyes of the Turtles and the viewer. But after that point, Shredder goes on an absolute rampage, slaughtering, killing, destroying, and mindlessly like blowing up stuff everywhere he goes, leaving a trail of fear and destruction in his wake. It was certainly very different, and it's certainly a very. It was like a very much a static point in time where everything after that point was just full on crazy, chaotic action. So you do have some sense coming from there. But the crazy thing is, I've only just clocked this on, and this I don't know why this is only coming on to me now, but now that we know Shredder was an Utron, coming to realize now the fact that I originally thought the Shredder was human because we see him in his human form there and then in the dojo. And then, of course, towards the last episode of season one, where Leo fights him to the death and his head gets decapitated, thinking, hold on a minute, how are you still alive? You were a human and your head's just been chopped off.
Yeah,
And that's when I made the two connections, thinking, hold on a minute, what? How is this possible? Why is this possible? Like, and then remembering he's an Utron, and then going back to his human form, it just kind of messed with my mind a bit.
yeah. It's just so like bizarre to see like how far things have come. Okay, so then for the next scene we get to remember on, it's the first battle between Shredder and Splinter, and I just say that looking back on it, I don't know because I feel like at the time I did really enjoy this fight for where it was, but I just say that looking back on it now, I don't know something about it just lost the effect. But I think that might be because we're watching it for a second time and all that kind of stuff. But I just say that with the emotional kind of things, I do think there is a lot more like a lot more to it now because in like Secret Origins we found out that like Hamato was like a part of the Guardians and all that kind of stuff and all the stuff with like Hamato and all that kind of stuff. I do think that it did make this scene more emotional, but at the same time I do feel like looking back on the scene now compared to other fights we've got with Shredder and Splinter, it does feel a little bit weak. But I mean I do feel like it it's like it's good and bad for like both of those reasons. So yeah, anything to say about those scenes?
To be honest, not much. Going back to those scenes and just remembering what had happened was really nice because over time, as you go deeper and deeper into the rabbit hole, of which is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, you kind of forget what actually happens. Like, so much happens, so much information is crammed right into your brain, you forget why and how they got there in the first place.
Hmm. Yeah. Okay. Well, for the next bit, so we do cut over to the episode Shredder Strikes Part. No, oh god, Shredder Strikes Back Part 2. We do get Celia going through the window and all the fight in the apartment. Yes. Okay. So what do you think about that bit there?
Going back to that scene, it was certainly a reminder to show that the Shredder doesn't mess around, but as well as the fact that the Turtles are remembering that sort of point in time, and they're like remembering how it happened and why it happened, and how they're some sort of, I wouldn't say PTSD, but it's showing that they were fearful, like they remember the dark times, but now they can remember the good ones, the good times.
Yeah, to see the like, because it annoys me because I'd say Stro Strikes Back Part 2 is like one of my favorite episodes ever, and uh,
Oh
God,
yeah, no, it's a good episode.
oh
Don't get
yeah,
me wrong, it's an
yeah,
amazing episode.
yeah, no, no, I absolutely love it, and I do like how Todos are reflecting on it, like thinking like it's a bad thing and all that, and I do enjoy that. But at the same time, I think this like is like like this scene in particular, and also like next one where I do get see from the Return to New York story arc. I think it's like a really good point about what I was saying earlier, where I feel like these clips are I'd say like they're good for looking back on and getting like new viewers up to speed with things, but if you've been watching it, then it's not really like it's like not really an episode which you really need to watch. And if anything, these clips only make you want to go back and watch those episodes more than this one, which I just think is like so like not their job. It's just. I mean, because I absolutely love the episode, but like I say, like looking at the clip, it makes me want to watch the episode more than this episode. It just makes me just want to click off this episode because it's just a clip episode. So, but I love the episode, but just looking at this one, yikes.
Yeah, no, it certainly was. This episode was a bit of a letdown in my eyes, and it's not particularly my favourite because nothing interesting or new is happening. They're just reflecting. But like I said before, it's a nice, calm episode. It's a nice pause and a nice break from it all.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's bad. I just feel like I know because I feel like this episode's only good for like people who aren't caught up on the show. But like looking back on this episode now, like 20 years later, and people only watching it in order and stuff like that and binging the show, it does seem really weird to have an episode like this. It okay, yeah. Okay, so then for the next one, which I do talk about, we do get to see the bit where Leonardo cut off Shredder's head. Um, anything to say about those bits?
To be honest, I think I've already covered this, and it was a cool thing to go see. To see that again, seeing Shredder's head get cut off and decapitated, but unfortunately, because we already know what happens, and we now know the reason why and how he survived and how he walked into the fire with his head in his hands, it doesn't, how do I explain this? Because we already know what happens and we already know why, there's not really much to talk about because, like I said, we've talked about this previously. But it was pretty cool to see that again. It was in that specific shot of that scene was a really cool scene. And I going back, I remember seeing that scene for the very first time it was certainly wow that just happened. You know, it was certainly one of
Yeah.
those. It was certainly one of those um, things that's like wow that actually just happened. His head's been decapitated and he's just walked into a fire. How is this possible and why? That's all I can remember.
You know, I mean, I do feel like looking back in this episode now, like knowing everything we do know about it with Shrubby and Utrum, I do think that it does remove a lot of the mystery and a lot of the oh my god, I can't believe he's still alive moments and all that kind of stuff. I do think that knowing the like secrets behind Shredder, I do think it does ruin the scene quite a bit. But I do think that the scene is still like one of the coolest ones where you get to see the icon of his head. I think that bit is still amazing, incredible. But I think that knowing like everything about him, it just ruins a lot of the mystery and everything about that because I think that like other episodes which didn't really too much into the mystery, they sort of hinted at it because I think like, the only other time which I remember doing that was the Darkness on the Edge of Town where they hinted at the Shredder suit, which I thought that was pretty cool, and did hint at the mystery of that. But I'd say that because knowing about the history and mystery of the Shrell and all that, it does take away a lot of mystery from that scene. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um. Okay. So then after that, which is possibly the weirdest clip, we do get to see a scene from the last episode when the building was about to explode and to find out about Shrell. uh, anything to say about that that you haven't said already? Or
This is really difficult because, like I
what do you
said,
say?
what do we say? Yeah, exactly. We've already said it. We've already said what we think and how it's going and what has happened. It's really difficult. Um, to be honest, like I said, we said it all before. But like I said before, it was a nice to see the scene again and just to remember. Even though it was only like 2 or 3 episodes ago, it was pretty cool to see the whole thing happen again. But to be honest, like I said, we've already seen it, we've already done it, so there's not really much to go off of, unfortunately. There's no new context that we can give to the audience.
Yeah, I just feel like I don't know because I feel like had this episode come out a little bit later in the season, it might not have been as bad, but I do think that was really taking the piss there, where like we're showing episode, where and showing clips from the previous episode, like that is like really taking the piss there. I mean, I can understand
Uh
about
huh,
doing
yeah.
all the other clips from the other bits. That makes complete sense. Like capping, like recapping everyone after speaking what's happened with Shredder. That makes sense. But that bit there, I mean, okay, so yeah, so I'd say that even though I sound like really annoyed, I'm not really that annoyed because I just don't care about this episode enough to be annoyed. But that bit there was just really taking a piss there in terms of like how lazy they were with like showing clips. Had they shown anything else, it might not have been as bad. Or had this episode come out later, it might not have been as bad. But that is really taking a piss.
It certainly is, to be honest. Like, they kind of, I think they had, like, I think they just had a day. It's like, okay, I can't be bothered. Let's just make a recap episode and just put some clips in that were important to the first few seasons and let's just call it a day, you know? That's kind of how it went, I think.
I don't blame them, but at the same time, like literally the last episode, it's either like people are really forgotten and really are that stupid that and forgotten what happened in the last episode, or something completely else. But uh, yeah. Okay, so for the next bit, which and find out about Hamato dying again from Shredder. Uh, they didn't have anything to that either. Do you want to say anything about that?
This is really difficult because
What did he
uh,
say?
I don't know. It's really difficult because unfortunately we've already seen it, we've already said it, and it's just really difficult because it really. Ah, God, I'm trying to picking up my brain, seeing what we can think and seeing what we can come up with. Seeing Hamatsuyoshi die again was unfortunately like it was. We've seen it all before. It was a sad scene. We see the emotions and we see how it's affected the turtles. But of course, actually, there is something to say. it did affect Master Splinter because as he was recalling the information, you could see in his face that he was sad and how he spoke and how he sat. He was shocked by it. He had some sort of trauma, some sort of PTSD behind it. And him to reflect and open up to his sons about the whole story in the first place showed some courage in the fact that he went through something traumatic and he has the ability and courage to say that and just to remember his master as he wanted to remember him and to carry on his legacy. And to also remember that he's an Utron guardian as well, which throws another mix into the story, which highlights the fact that this is all interconnected. Master Yoshi, Shredder, Splinter, TCRI, the Turtles, it was all connected because of the Utron. The Utron were responsible for the creation of TCRI. TCRI was responsible for the creation of the Turtles, and
I'm
so
gonna stop you right
thusly,
there because we'll be talking about that in just a second.
yeah.
Yeah, I'd say like with the Amaterasu team, I do think that like now knowing the stuff about him being a guardian and stuff like that, it does add like a new like mystery and all that kind of stuff to his life and all that, and it does add like a more emotions to that scene. But at the same time, because you don't really know dude from all too well, or him, or and even like Masayoshi himself, we don't really know him too well. But I think it does add like a new kind of like sympathy towards the character and stuff like that. But even with like must been sort of thinking about those scenes, skin sad, it is quite sad seeing like that. But I do feel like there was because I know it's like later in the show they do show other bits of his life and all that, which I do find a little bit more sad, and would like to see like him like react to like same sort of way, but we never do get to see him at the same sort of way ever again, really. So yeah, but okay, yeah. So okay, so with the next bit, which you've already started talking about, with everything being connected. Uh, did you not make that connection last like last time or anything like that?
Uh, Kinda a bit. Like it was I was thinking about it, like thinking, hold on a minute, the Utron are like the pinnacle point of this series. They're like the anchor point in this whole entire series. Like without the Utron, there would be no Turtles.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. But now that Donnie's clarified it for me and put it into something that we can understand as viewers, it makes you think like, wow, without the Utron coming to Earth, without Shredder causing the ship to crash on Earth all those thousands of years ago, there would be no TCRI, and thusly there would be no TCRI goo or mutagen to mutate the turtles into what they are today. And then thusly there would be no Foot Clan because of Shredder not escaping the whole thing. And it all makes sense. It all comes together after all this time, and now the viewer understands why, which I quite like.
Yeah, I do think that on the one hand, it is quite cool to see like everything is like pretty much like is all connected, which I do think is pretty cool and really interesting compared to like other shows where it's not really as connected in a way. It's more just oh well, just just like a little coincidence and stuff like that. Just like because I feel like 2012 is a really good example of this, where even though there are connections to the to Shredder and all that, they didn't have any connections to like the Krang. But I like how in this one it's all connected in so many fascinating different ways, which you don't really realize until like it's just in just like a few episodes in. That's like, oh shit, that's and that is really fascinating compared to like other versions of the Tales where it's just more just oh what a coincidence and all that kind of stuff. Because I do feel like I mean I mean I just like some characters like just like Han, Casey, April, Baxter, who don't really necessarily have anything to do with tools. That's not really like my main like issue with that like that bit there. But like Shredder and Utrons and all creative, Splinter, Masayoshi. It's all just so fascinating and interesting. And and also like combine that back to like from the underground stuff with that bit there where I do explore the history of the world a bit more, but and that also ties into Shredder there. It's just so fascinating to see like how much everything is really connected compared to like other shows, which just like yeah, that's kind of connected. Yeah, let's go for that. So it's really great to see it like being done in this way compared to other versions. It's just like, oh my god, I can't believe we're doing it like this. Why aren't other turtles or even like other or no, just like other shows? Why aren't they being more connected compared to like I don't know other? I mean, like even with Marvel, like even though it's good to have like some connections there, it's like very small connections, not like with this where everything is connected. Which why aren't more things doing this?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Hold on a minute. Going back to Marvel, Marvel do have some sort of connections.
Well, yes, but like nothing like this where like everything is connected in terms of like the main heroes, the villains, and the backstories. Like, because I have to say, if you look back like I don't know, like Hulk and Thor, they don't really have any sort of connection other than just oh, what coincidence they were put together but on a team. If you know what I mean, compared
Yeah,
to
good point.
yeah, so I mean, like, just like actually, like, this is a very good point. The Avenger movie, pretty much, like most of those characters don't really have much to do with each other, except from just just like strange coincidence, which they was in like the same area, and now they're teaming up to fight like Loki and all that. Compared to like this, where until it's connected to like show because he's the one who made neutrons crash on Earth, and that's how they got Mission. It's just like I think that does make more sense where it's more connected compared to events which just like, oh, well, coincidence, we're in the same room. Now must fight.
Yeah, no, that does a bit make more sense, but this series is very well connected, unlike of course the MCU. Like the MCU, don't get me wrong, we've got like the TVA and all that, which combines everything together and opens up a whole new can of worms in regards to
Yeah,
the MCU.
yeah,
But
I'd say for like, no, I'd say for like Marvel, it does do like a good job at connecting this stuff with other properties, but when you really look into it, it's just more of just, oh, what coincidence that Hulk was there to fight Loki, despite those characters having nothing to do with each other, they're just there. But when you look at like Turtles, like got Turtles and Shredder, where if it wasn't for Shredder crashing the Utroms and Stas and everything, I think that's what I'm trying to say because I do think like Marvel has all good connectivity across all their properties, and it is really great to see all that because it's just like, oh my god, I can't believe we're doing that. But it's not as good as something like this where we do get to see like something like this where and do get to see and it's, like one thing which happened which leads on to other things, and it's all connected in like a very fun and mysterious ways. I mean, like there are like some bits which aren't connected, but those bits aren't really as important. But when you look at like Marvel, which you got like the Avenger movie, it's somewhat connected to the other characters. It's just very loosely based on it because I'd say because Iron Man, he's not really connected to it other than like Nick Fury and Black Widow, Captain America. I mean, the Tesseract maybe, yeah. Thor because of Loki. Hulk has nothing to do with any of them. Hawkeye was just there because he knows because he's part of Shield and he saw Thor that one time. It's just like it's connected, but on like little coincidences.
yeah, yeah, that's true. But of course, yeah, it's very difficult because yeah,
They have,
no,
yeah. I mean, no. Okay. Wait. I'll try and put it a better way. Both of them are like both of them have good connectivity, but for different reasons. While 2003 it connects everything to everyone, all that kind of stuff. MCU tries to build out a bigger universe, but it's just more of a oh, what coincidence? We was just in the same room. Now I must fight.
yeah.
Yeah.
How did
So
we get to the? How did we get to talking about MCU and Turtles in the same event? Like, what's going on here?
I think we spent more time talking about the MCU than Turtles in this
I think we
episode.
have. Oh my god, this is no longer a turtle podcast. This is an
Oh,
MCU podcast.
oh god. Okay, okay. So getting back to Turtles, what do you think about this episode overall? Can you say anything good about this episode?
Yeah. Overall, I think this was a nice pause episode. This was a nice break from the chaos and the action, and just to see the turtles reflect on their past mistakes and their actions. But unfortunately, I can't really give this like a 10 out of 10, nor would this be on my top 10 list, unfortunately, because it's already happened. We've already talked about it, and there's no new context, there's no new stuff to talk about, and it's just bland, in my opinion. And so I can't really give much of a context, unfortunately, unless you can pull anything out the bag in regards to what you've seen here today.
Uh, no, not really. I mean, I have to say that overall, this episode was a pretty decent one back in like I don't know 2004 when it first came out, giving viewers up to speed what's happened and remind people like how far it has come with Shredder and all that kind of stuff. But I think that looking back on this episode now, like 20 years later, where like most people are either binge watching this episode or just specifically watching their favorite episodes, I think this episode is kind of bad just because it's just like really pointless because I mean, just because I feel like everyone's seen all the other episodes and they're more interested in watch those episodes, and the clips we should do show only make you want to go watch the other episodes. Not to mention that they're really taking the piss when they're like really, just, just like, and showing clips from the like previous episode. I just, it really felt like they was trying to. Cause I mean, I think I feel like this episode, I'm pretty sure like what's happened was and because of all the like last two story arcs with Tales in Space and the what's it called Secret Origins, because of how big the productions was, because with multiple episodes they do take up they're a lot harder to make than normal episodes, and I do feel like because of how big those and the stories were, and also to mention it was combined with the season one production, and you got the last 13 episodes of that kind of stuff all combined into that. I feel like this was the kind of episode which they needed to just to like have a little break to catch up with everything to then go on to the next half of the season. Which, if that was the case, then I understand that because like animators do need a rest and all that kind of stuff. But at the same time, I feel like there was definitely ways they could have improved this episode, or even just delay production to actually make a decent episode instead of just taking a piss with just showing clips from like the last episode. It felt like it was just it was just trying to get something out just because when they get something out and couldn't think of anything really good to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, with this episode, there is a cast, but pretty much all the cast is what is pretty much all we talked about already. So yeah. Okay. So for your favorite bit of the episode, um. Okay. So for this, so for next week's episode is called the Ultimate Ninja. What do you think is gonna happen in that episode?
To be honest, from the sounds of it, the Ultimate Ninja sounds like someone or something is going to become a very powerful character within the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle universe. And I'm not too sure who it is. I think it might be Leo, something to do with Leo, because as he is the leader of the group and becoming the ultimate warrior, I think it might be something to do with Leo, him becoming like a higher and more powerful character. But that's all I can go off of at the moment.
Um. Uh, you're on the right track. So I want to say not really, but you're heading in the right direction. I'll say that.
That's good then. That's good. I'm
Yeah.
close.
Okay. Well, now your absolute favorite part. Who do you think is going to be starting episode?
Oh, great. Um,
You can do it,
I want to say Leo,
but
but I know it's not going to be Leo. It's not going to be Leo, is it?
I don't know. Do you think it's Leo?
I think it might be Leo.
You are correct.
Oh my god, really?
Yep, it won't last for long.
Oh my god. Leo. Leo was the one. I'm so. Literally, I was thinking, oh my god, is it Leo? Is it not Leo? But when you said, oh, are you sure? That's when I said, okay, yeah, it's Leo, because you're making me question myself.
Well, yeah. Okay, so yes. Okay, so if you can't tell, next week's episode is a very Leo-focused episode.
Yeah, I can now piece it together. It's like, yeah, that's definitely Leo.
Yeah, okay.
It has Leo written all over it.
Yeah. Yeah, do you have anything else to say about this episode, or
Not really. I've said
do
what I've needed to
you want
say.
to end it all?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, no, unfortunately, I don't have anything else to say. I've said what I've needed to say, and of course, we've said it previously in other episodes. So I think I'm all done for this podcast.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have anything else to really say. Yeah, so that's been another episode. God, how did it end it?
You forgot?
It's been a few weeks. You don't do the intro, I do it.
Ah,
Uh, yeah, that's gonna be for today, guys. If there's some, please share. Let's just run on stuff. Goodbye, yo. Bye. Yeah.
bye.
See, that's how you end it.
Yeah, that's how you end it. Can't believe you forgot.
You don't do it.
Even I've remembered I don't do it.
Yes, I know you don't do it. I have to.
But you do it like every other day, you know?
What? Because oh god, no, because the podcast intro is different to my normal outro.
Oh, yeah, of course it is. You got two. It's like you're running two different channels at once.
It's like I mean no okay well like my name will be a production kind of thing. So
Have you
yeah,
changed the name yet?
no, it's doing it in September. That way, it's starting the month off and all that kind of stuff.
Ah, gotcha. Fresh start.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. I'm gonna buy bit of tickets for the thing.
Yeah, sure. Actually, let me just double check. I think I should be in the clear. Should be in the clear.
We have a
Uh,
few months to clear it.
yeah, of course. October 25th to 27th. Yeah, no, that should be fine. I've got nothing planned yet. Nothing's come up.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, no, I should be good.
Yeah.
Um,
Hopefully.
whereabouts is it in London?
Um, let me get the thing. It's like it's like really massive. Um, how crowded was your gaming con thing?
Oh my god, it was packed. Like, it was 8 city blocks.
Jesus.
That's how big it was, and every floor was just packed. You'd had to get there like at 7 o'clock in the morning when the doors open just to get in there.
Could you like walk around easily, or was you touching other people?
Yeah, you can spread out over time, but if you all want to go see the major products on the main floor with like Xbox, PlayStation, and all the upcoming games, then you were shoulder to shoulder, basically.
Okay, well, this one well, it's very crowded. It, I feel it may be like that, maybe worse, maybe just oh, and yeah, and also with the autograph things, there's you have to wait around quite a bit, like because I was waiting for last time for Sam Riegel and Sim Mel, both of them was an hour each.
Oh my word.
Yeah. However, I think that with the because I honestly know North from the Liz Ortiz person. I know North from my other crowd, and Liz Ortiz don't think so. It won't be as bad. Was anyone you wanted to see there? Or
Could you send me over the people on who's going to be there?
yeah,
Because Brandon Rogers, if he's going to be there, that's going to be cool. I'm quite a big fan of Brandon Rogers because he's been a hell of a boss, and Sin City, not Sin City, Has Been Hotel, which I quite like.
I haven't seen that yet.
It's really funny, but don't let your parents see it.
I heard. I know about it because of and there's that YouTube animation where this black guy running around, and then he got tied up by the main character.
That is literally every episode.
That sounds like my kind of show.
Bex, Olete, Anime, AG, Tears Apart, Transformer Comers, Energon Universe cover, Has Been Hotel, Alex Brightman, who is Alex Brightman? Yeah, no, Rebel of the Sands, Notorious Virus. Yes, Has Been Hotel. I'd definitely go and see the Has Been Hotel cast for sure because they're quite a funny guys. Yeah, he is pretentious. He's pretentious. And Keith David, is Keith David going to be there?
What him? Oh, I think I've heard his voice and stuff. I'm not looking into him a bit, but also you do realize each of them will be about, you're looking at least 50 each upwards.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Um,
okay. So this is the postcode for the thing.
cool. Oh, Mark Elbury from Rick and Morty, he's going to be there. Attack on Titan, Matt Shipman.
Um,
Dennis the Menace, Nigel Packerson. That's good. Doctor Who, TBD, The Sun. When Among Crows. Oh, I haven't seen that one yet. Sounds good though. Yeah, no, I'd definitely go see. Is this all the cast that's going to be there? Like, is this all of them?
there might be a few more like near the time because
Okay.
because it's one of those things which they announce like going up to it, and then and just like any like changes, they'll let people know.
Okay. That's fine. Yeah, no, because yeah, I want to see Brandon Rogers. Brandon Rogers is quite a funny guy, and of course, Alex Brightman. He plays Sir Pretentious, and I know Keith David. Keith David is quite a legend in his role as a voice actor, so I don't know if she's going to come to these ones, these London ones.
He's not on here yet, but you never know.
Was he at Gamescom in America?
Uh, a pun?
Was he at
Oh,
Gamescom in America?
do you mean Comic Con?
Yeah, Comic Con. Why am I calling that?
uh, it's hard to say really, just because there were so many people there from like comic book people, video game people. It's uh, you name it, they probably were there maybe. Just because I also found out later, Eric Bowser, the person who did Tiger Claw, he was there. I
Oh,
missed that one.
nice.
I missed out on
Oh, it's
meeting
at the
him.
EXL. It's at the EXL.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
and it's like two like massive big rooms, like big halls.
yeah, I've been there.
Hmm. Okay, well, good.
Yeah, I've been to the EXL Centre one time with the school, the college, and then one time when I was doing my work experience for the IT company.
Okay.
Yeah, they do huge conventions there all the time. Yeah, no, it'd be good because it's literally a stone's throw away. You get off at like Embankment or East Ham, and then you take, excuse me, then you take a Piccadilly service to, or the DLR. Take the DLR from, why would you take it from Limehouse? Okay, you can take the DLR from Limehouse, and then from Limehouse you can go to there. Yeah, no,
Mhm,
that'd be cool.
mhm. Oh, I was just doing this Saturday because I felt because with the thing, it's not really the kind of thing which you can do for like 2 days. It's like one of those kind of things which you can do for pretty much a day, and that's pretty much it. Like especially like this one. Also, the other ones are um, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, all right then, no worries.
Yeah, I was gonna get the tickets sent to my house just so just so that on the day I can give you your one.
Yeah, that's fine then. That's all good. That's fine.
Oh, do you have a lanyard?
Yeah, I
Or
do.
good, I'll tell one.
Of course, I've got a few. I've got a Gamescom one. I've got a Hard Rock one. I've got a Coca Cola one, and that's
Oh,
pretty much
tickets will
it.
be okay. So tickets will be sent off in September.
Okay, cool.
Oh, with these and with some of the people photographs, sometimes they do put a thing which you can pre-order a time. So I'll let you know they do. any of that because just in case. Because I know that the last one with Sam Riegel, they went up for pre-order, and it's under like 4 hours. They all sold out for most of those people.
Jeez.
But, yeah, and no, the queues were like very long. No, no. So I'll give him some credit, and I did have a little talk to them, but at the same time, it could have gone faster.
Yeah.
Yeah, because last one, there was some from Halo there. There
Oh yeah.
was the person who did the voice of Cyborg and T Titan show. He was also in Walking Dead, I think. Um,
Wait, which one's that? What's his
if
name?
Carrie Patent,
Carrie Patent. Carrie Patent. Hold on a minute. Carrie Patent.
it was a person you saw in the picture, I think, on the website. Okay, have you turned on? Yes.
No. Why is that coming up with a shoe?
And type in Cyborg actor from Teen Titans. That
Sorry,
might help.
which one though?
2003. Reminder, MCM Comic Con. Kids on the free. Hey, now you're under 10 because you can go free.
Yeah. Oh, Carrie. Yeah. Carrie Payton. Yep. He
Yeah.
is. Yeah, he is the plays as the Walking Dead. Ezekiel plays as Ezekiel in the Walking Dead. Such a great guy. Wait a minute. Where's Injustice, Teen Titans Go, and The Walking Dead? Yes, he's been in a lot of games that I've played as well. Teen Titans. But where's the Walking Dead one?
Okay, read Paul. Would you like to keep
And The
informed about
Walking
that?
Dead. Yes.
Yeah, let's press one up.
So he's going to be there, isn't he?
He was there last time.
He was there last time. Yes, he plays as Ezekiel in The Walking Dead. And oh my god, he's such a great actor. Oh, he plays as the king of Townside, and of course, he has a pet tiger in The Walking Dead named Sheba, like a real-on tiger, because he was a zookeeper, and he trapped himself in the zoo when the apocalypse happened, and of course, he befriended a tiger named Sheba, which he used to work with. And if he's
Of
there,
course.
I'm going to get his autograph. I'm going to take a picture with the one from The Walking Dead.
He was there last time.
If he's better be there.
He was there last time.
If he isn't there, I'm going to lose it now.
He was there last time.
Okay, I'll take your word on it. But
He was.
all right.
Okay. So it's got the Where did the thing go? Oh, yeah, okay. Oh yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I've got the thing. So 32 quid, please.
32 quid.
Actually,
Yeah, no worries. Send me over your bank details and I'll get that money sorted.
okay. Don't. Yeah. Okay.
It's just easier because I don't have the cash on me at the moment.
Wait. No. Hang on. There's also. There's delivery for the for and the thing and also booking fee. I'll just half. I'll start the thing.
Yeah, just forward me the final price over and just send me over your bank details and I will pay it to you as soon as I can.
Yeah. What do you think? And do you want to make a reminder on your phone or something like that?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Because
make a date of it now. Actually, where's my pens?
36.95.
36.95. Perfect. So it's October.
26, I want to say.
Yeah, October 26th is the Saturday.